Oh my gosh, I'm finally live. I recorded this for an hour and it just wasn't recording. Okay, so let's see how fast we can get this done. Okay, so welcome to my YouTube channel, everyone. Okay, I am going to make this video because I'm a student and I saw so many videos on YouTube about EasyEquities. Wait, let me see if I can get it. I saw so many videos and I was just like, oh my gosh, all these young South African people making a profit and earning money for free, and some of them are flopping, but I felt super inspired. So I was like, okay, let me try it out. So now here we are. I started off, I'm going to tell you the pros and cons and all the mistakes I made because I made a lot of mistakes. Okay. So now basically we have our three main accounts: your EasyEquities ZAR account, which is just your South African rands account, your tax-free savings account, and your EasyEquities USD account, which stands for United States Dollars account. So that's when you want to trade in the American markets. So now we're going to focus on these two first, mainly this one. So EasyEquities ZAR, I invested 535 rands separately, like in random like amounts, and now I have made, well, technically a profit of 5 rand, but it's showing 15 rands because I've made so many mistakes, so many losses, that it's basically saying I started off with 225 rand. Yeah, so now I've made a 15 rand profit at least. Okay, so now there's a whole lot of fees that you do have to pay, but it'll be worth it in the end. So now I invested in ETFs and equities, around 50-50 for both of them. You know, I wanted to keep it balanced, and I invested in crypto, which has been booming. That is so surprising and very upsetting because I didn't invest enough. So the number one rule I have with investing, and everyone should have, is buy 3 to 4 shares. Do not buy half a share. Do not just buy one share. Buy 3 to 4 shares so that you can maximize your profits. So over here, I bought 4 shares of Infotech, which anything with technology, nanotechnology, new software development, AI, computer programming. Invest in those because tech is booming. Machines are already stealing our jobs. We've already got self-driving cars and trucks. So it's a good investment. And look for the ones that have been here for a long time and they've had long-term growth. Okay. You can have your highs and your lows, but they are growing long-term. Okay. So yes, I've made only a 2 rand profit. So you can imagine if I bought 10 shares, if I put 550 rand, now I would have 570 rand. So it's still okay, an okay profit to make. Okay. And then I invested in Discam. I've had an on and off relationship with them, honestly, because now we have 1 month, they've been doing badly. In 3 months, so since May, they've actually been doing okay. So we're just seeing the small pitfalls in 6 months. In 1 year, and then in the max. So overall, they've been going. Get out! I'm recording. Get out! Get out! So overall, they've been going up and then down. They've had their down, and now they're going back up again. Okay. Can I just remind everyone the pandemic? The pandemic is kind of like a lifesaver for investors because things had gone down. Things really went down. But anyway. So now, when it comes to EC10, we hear a lot about this. So they basically invest in cryptocurrency on your behalf, in the world's cryptocurrencies. So they've invested in Bitcoin, Ethereum. I don't know about any of these, but I do know Dogecoin, and they invest in that for you. And it's just been going uphill. Like literally invest now while you still can because it's just going to continue to go up. So now if we look at the max, it had initially traded for like, let's say 1 rand, right? So if you had put in 100 rand into it, then right now it's worth 107 rand. So times it by 100, you would make like 10,000 rand. That's insane. That's so crazy. But as for me, I invested 35 rand because that's all I could afford, right? Which is 0.4 of a stock, which is, you know, one of the mistakes I'm telling you I made, but I still made a profit. Now I have 44 and 25 cents. This is how much the stock is worth, and I've made a 9 rand profit. That's huge. That's like the number one thing for me on here. That's what made me my money. Okay, and then Pep will always do well. Purple Group is the company that owns EasyEquities. So they are hopefully going to do better. Yeah, I don't really know what this does. I am still a beginner here, so I was just investing based on all the videos that I had seen people posting, and I took their opinions to heart, and I was like, okay, let's just invest randomly, okay? So yeah, and now I invested in MSC World ETFs that track the world's like growing indexes and all that stuff. They've always been doing well, so for me, profits, here we go. And now, yeah, so that's basically it. I invested in this. I don't know what this is. It's a unit trust, okay? So now that one of the things is that they charge like fees on all that, but I've made a profit. That's all that matters, okay? And now we will move on to my tax-free savings account. Okay, so now with the tax-free savings account, you can only invest in ETFs. It's the safest option. It guarantees you growth, like 100%. You will make heavy profits, okay? But I'm still a student. I put in 250 Rand, and as of right now, I've made 12 Rand profits, or so they say, but now I have 263 Rand, which is amazing. Okay, so now with this, I tried my best to like think of what to invest in. I invested in One Vest Global Right, which invests in properties. So if you want to get involved in properties, invest in anything that has the word right in it. And then I invested in Satrix Divi, Euro stocks. Okay, so now the thing is, they're doing really good. You can see that they've been on an uphill journey, and then the pandemic happened and all the stocks became worth like 45 Rand, and now it's shot back up. So you need to buy low. When you buy low, you guarantee high highs. That's basically it. And it's really interesting with everything Europe is going through right now that the euro is still holding strong. You know, it's the protesting and the riots and the police brutality. It's absolutely insane, but it's very good to know that the markets will always like uphold when it comes to ETFs. Okay, and then we have, yeah, MSC World again. Yeah, they've been doing good. So I'm actually happy that I invested. I started investing in June. So like, yeah, in June, and I've made profits. This is an ETF that recently came out, Signia's Solactive Healthcare 150. So I invested here at the peak because it's so new. Look, it's only been around for like a few days. So I invested here because I thought it was just going to go uphill from there. But no, it's been okay. That's why I don't invest in new things. That's all. Unless you truly believe in it, because you never know if it just continues to go downhill from here. But with this one, I don't know what I'm looking for here, so I'll just invest. When I make a big profit, I'm selling. I'm selling as soon as possible. Okay, so now let's quickly see how to buy a stock and sell a stock. So now with EasyEquities, let's say buy more. Oopsie. Okay, so basically, okay, we want to buy a stock in, you know, the property ETF. And if I want to buy one stock, okay, I've spent all my money. So it shows you ahead of time how much you have to invest. So now it costs this much to buy a stock. Okay, 21 Rand 35 cents. Okay, but then, yeah, so now it's going to charge you 9 cents. An investment cost. So this is how much they'll charge you to join them, to invest with them. And then it's going to, okay, for me, I have to fund this account, but normally it would say like, what is it going to say? It's going to say, oh yeah, buy now. So it's just immediate. You get to buy now, or you can buy it when it costs even less than what you are looking for. But then the problem I have is that when you're selling it, it sells for way less than it's worth buying. So that's like one of the negatives of this. Okay. So that's to buy, and then to sell. So that we're going to go to the same one. We're going to say sell. Okay, so now when we're about to sell it, we know how much we bought it for. It's going to show you your profits. So I bought it for 61 Rand 35 cents. I made a 1 Rand 67 cent profit. So this is how much I have. Okay, so that much I have, I'm willing to sell, and they charge you a disinvestment fee of 25 cents. Okay, it basically has all these mini costs in it. Broker commissions, so the brokers that they pay to watch over the money for you, to investigate the markets, and then settlement administrations, 5 cents. Investor protection levy, with it's 1 cent, and then tax, value added tax, 3 cents. So it depends on the stocks that you buy, how much of it you've made. But yeah, it's very interesting to be able to invest in all this. And then it says sell at open. Since it's still early in the morning, they open from like 9 and 9:30 until 4 p.m. Yes, so that's very interesting. So yeah, that's basically it for tax-free savings accounts. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the American markets. Okay, I am a student and there were no videos available on investing in the American stocks. So for me, it was a situation of I'm going in blind. So let me make this video for you to show you all my mistakes so that you don't have to make them. I literally don't want you to make them. Okay, so when I went in, I was like, okay, I know ETFs, I know, what do you call it? I know equities, right? So I tried my very best to keep it balanced, but I just couldn't. I was so confused. So now, okay, here's one of the cons that I'm going to be talking about. Okay, I put in $26. And if you know the exchange rate, that's a lot of money. It's like over 500 Rand. It literally hurt me the way that EasyEquities is working. So now there's one pro and many cons in investing in the US markets with EasyEquities. Okay, so the one pro is the fact that you get to enter the US markets. That's a very good thing. And the con is all of these, the cost. The cost is so much money. I can't complain because I bank with Standard Bank and their costs are crazy high anyway. So let's just discuss the stocks that I bought. Okay, so keep in mind I have $26. Am I recording? Hold on. I hope I'm not muted. Yes. Okay. Sorry. So now I have $26 to invest, but I've invested in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 stocks. I invested in 20 stocks. So that's unrealistic and it's so dumb. I really regret that. Please choose 3 or 4 stocks that you truly believe in and then buy a lot of those. Okay, don't do what I did. I didn't know what was happening. Some of it isn't even my fault because I invested in like a bundle like this where they invest on your behalf. Okay, so if we look at this, you just buy any amount of the bundle and they pay for all these stocks on your behalf, so you don't have to take the risks of each one. But then when I did that with another bundle, it just bought each individual stock for me, so now I'm just stockpiled with a bunch of stocks. It sucks so badly. But anyway, so just ignore anything here that says like 0.89 cents. Anything that's just senses, that's not me. It's not my fault. Don't judge me. Okay, so now I invested in Activision Blizzard because I really believed in what they were doing. Okay, they were a bunch of video gamers that, not video gamers, but video game designers and creators that were not getting paid their fair due. So they were like, we're leaving, we're starting our own video game company. They made the consoles, they got involved in the designs, and they were just able to improve the technologies of the 80s and video games. But then they got into some mess with Bill Cosby and a bunch of lawsuits, allegedly, and they were doing okay, and then it fell, and they were doing okay again because the pandemic hit, so people were at home, they were playing video games, it did okay, and then a low, a high, and now, okay, so 1 year, they've been doing okay, 6 months, badly, just badly. So now they've been falling because they've gotten into some, they've gotten into some like lawsuit problems. Anyway, whatever. So now I've invested in data sharing. As I said before, invest in things that involve computers, data, information, technology. Okay, same thing. Things are not doing well right now, but they will do better. Another problem I have with EasyEquities, well, not with EasyEquities, but with the American markets, is how much everything costs. This costs $120 to get involved in just one stock. Okay, so now you have to have this much money to just buy one stock, and to translate that into rands, it's like over 1,000 rand just to buy one stock. To me, it doesn't seem worth it. As of right now, they're at a low. Hopefully, okay, I don't know. They've been around for a long while, so you can trust that they will just continue to grow. So at least that one, I feel secure with this horrible number. And then I thought to invest in Bumble which was a mistake, okay? People do not like Bumble. It's a women's choice app, okay? And it's new. So it's only been around for since February, right? So now it's been tanking. Of course, we're in a pandemic. People are not actually going to meet. Sure, they are on dating sites, but they're not going to meet. And it's women's choice. So with Bumble, it's a situation of the men put themselves out there and the women get to swipe left, swipe right, or whatever. And men don't like that. They don't like the fact that women have to be the only ones to make a choice, because then women will choose the top % of men and leave the rest behind. So yeah, it's flopping right now. I still bought into it and I hope that it rises, I guess. Yeah, but I only put in $1.20, and then Coinbase trades in cryptocurrencies. Okay, so I put my money into them. They've also only been around for a really short time, but don't be intimidated by this. This is a situation of buy low and it will improve over time. Okay. Yeah, let's skip that. Facebook, you can never go wrong with Facebook. Facebook has been doing a lot. They bought WhatsApp, they bought Instagram, so they own the big dogs. It's still worth so much money. Imagine $362 dollars. That's over 3,000 rand for one stock. So now they've been doing okay. They've been improving. They've had their downfalls. The pandemic happened, so all stocks just fell. Imagine if you had bought here, life would just be so good because it just got better and better. Okay, so I've made a 1 cent profit. Listen, I'm going to invest more, hopefully, but as of right now, I don't want to touch this because I feel so emotionally scarred. I invested in Ford because my mom has a Ford, so I was just like, let me invest in a car that she owns. So they've been doing okay. The pandemic hits. You could buy it for $5, and then look at it, it's worth $13 now. So if you had put in, let's say, 50 South African rand, so $5, and then it would be worth over 150 rand right now. So you would have made over 100 rand profit, $13. That's really cool. Yeah, I joined a bit late, but there's still hope. Everything can still grow. And then I invested in an ETF, Global Clean Energy. They were doing really well. As of right now, they've just hit a dip, but they've been around for a little while. So the stocks have been going up. It's reached a low, but I believe in global clean energy because it's a situation of the future is clean energy, solar power, wind power, water, hydroelectricity. And then I invested in Match Group because they own Tinder, they own Match.com, so they own all the dating sites. And when everything opens back up, things are going to look good for all the dating sites. People are going to be out and about ready to meet people. It does cost a lot, so come in knowing what you're about to do. And now we are here at my favorite. I don't even know why I just didn't skip everything and only invest in Nokia. Please invest in Nokia. Okay, so now Nokia has not been around for very long. It entered the stock exchange in 2020 August, so a year ago. It was valued at $5. It went down as low as $3, and then it came back up to $6. So if you had invested in it with $30, for example, you would have $60 in your pocket right now. That's why it's never too late to start. They've only been here for a year, so we can still expect to see an uphill trajectory. Okay, I only had $2 left to invest. I put in 0.3 of a stock. Okay. Then we can skip the rest. These are all bought by accident. Ugh, I feel so dumb. And then we have Tesla. Elon Musk, South African, born and raised, and then he moved to Canada, or just America in general, and now he is making waves. Okay, so that's really cool and inspiring to see. So now Tesla was worth $60, right? $50 in 2017, 2018, 2019, and then it shot up. Look at it. It's worth 800 at some point. Now it's worth 717. Enter it now. People think that it has entered like a bubble. So this is its peak and then it only goes downhill from here. But they're going to go to space. They're going to try all these new innovative things, self-driving cars, electric cars and stuff like that. So now keep your eyes on the future. I invested with just this small amount and I've already made a $7 cents profit, but that's still something. Hopefully I can invest more. I only invested in the beginning of August. So now there's hope. That's basically it. So now the cons, yeah, let's just discuss the cons. Okay. So funding this account, it's a lot. Okay. So now we're going to come here, and the easiest way to fund this account is to load money into your EasyEquities ZAR account and then just transfer the money here. But I did that twice. Okay, so I have $26 there. So let's say from ZAR to USD. Okay. So now I've only got 7 Rand there, right? So now we can see the exchange rate. So now I want to put in, let's say, let me actually show you what I did. I put in 250 Rand because that's all I had. I was clueless. Okay, I don't have that amount right now, but that's worth $16. They charge you $4, which, looking at the exchange rate, that's 60 Rand gone. Okay, and then they charge you VAT, which is 60 American cents. Which is 6 Rand. So then at the end, I was left with this much to invest, which sucks. That sucks. You already saw all that. It's like, it's hard to do. And then I put in 300 Rand, which is dumb again. It's worth $19 US, but then they charged me this again. They charged me this again. So I was only left with $15. So 15 plus 11 left me with my $26 down here. Okay. If I had just put in 550 Rands altogether, I would have had 36 Rand to invest. It would have cut all this stuff and I would have had a full amount to invest. If you're going to invest in US markets, put in a large amount that you're obviously willing to lose. Don't just dump your entire savings because things might not end well. But yeah, I got charged twice as much for making 2 whole transfers. That sucks. So I won't be making that mistake again. The fees are so high. And one of the problems is you cannot put your money from your USD account into your ZAR account. So you have to work directly to your bank account. You can see there's nothing here. You can't do that. And the banks, I use Standard Bank, so it charges me such a heavy fee. It charges like 400 Rand just to make a single deposit, and I'm a student and stuff, so I don't really have the money to do all that. So it's a situation of, what do I do now? I have to wait until I'm able to make a lot of money just to take money out. So hopefully EasyEquities makes it so that you can transfer USDs back to South Africa, because some of us are not leaving. Some of us like it here. Okay, I know a lot of people ask, why would you want to bring money to South Africa? Just because. Okay. Yeah, so that's one of the main problems I have. But investing is awesome because now you feel empowered with your money. We also have the demo account, so the South African demo account. So listen, invest. That's the number one thing. Invest. They give you a 100,000 Rands of just like internet money. So like imaginary money for you to see how you would deal with the stock markets. Okay. I've been doing okay with the demos. I think that's why I was doing so superbly in the South African markets. So you can see here, just, taking a quick look. Yeah, I invested in a whole bunch of stuff so that I can see what clicks, what doesn't, and then I can choose what I personally want to invest in. We recently got a dog, so I invested in like this dog food company, and they've just been doing badly. Please use the demo so that you can see what you're getting yourself into. Satrix is doing amazing. They always are. Signia, it's a hit or a miss. Yes, and then I don't know what these are called, bundles, baskets where they invest on your behalf and stuff. Yeah, they've been doing okay. They've actually been doing really good. Yeah. So now, yeah, there's also a demo for US accounts. I highly recommend using it. But anyway, I don't want to make this too long. My general thing is this. Invest. I have a link in the description. So it's a situation where you get 50 Rand if you click on my link, and I also get 50 Rand so that we can start investing on the platform together. Okay, so it already just helps. Wait, let me come here. Okay, so it's refer and earn. When you become a EasyEquities trader or investor, okay, you get a code or a link. People click on the link, and when they register, they get 50 Rand to start their journey, to save money for their future, to invest in their future. It's a very good thing. So now, please click on the link in the description so that I can earn 50 Rand. And I think if enough of you use the link, start investing as soon as possible, like I did as a young student that just started university. I'm almost there. It's a very good investment. And the situation for me is that, oh yeah, I'll do an update video. If 10 people click on the link, start investing, I'll do an update on where I am towards the end of the year. It's only been like 2 months and I've made a lot of money. So that's really good. Get your 50 Rand and start investing. Use the demo accounts just to see how things work. And yeah, please click the link. I want to earn some money as well, a side hustle. Yes, I am a young Christian as well. So you often hear, don't store up your treasures on earth, store up treasures in heaven, do good. So please don't forget to give to the poor. I know that, when you invest and you see all the money, it overwhelms you. You feel excited, but please don't forget to give back to the poor. Give back. All the money in this earth belongs to God. He is giving it to you. He's allowing you to make money, not to make money, but money is being made for you. Money is working for you. Never work for money. Okay, so you put the money in here and you leave it. Okay, God will multiply. Trust in God. Okay, but also give to the poor. Bake bread, give it to them. Give money, give whatever you can to help those people who don't even have the opportunities you have. I'm giving this information to people who don't even have access to this information. So please do good in this world. Earn your money. Let the money work for you. Never work for money. Work for God. God will bless you abundantly. Okay. So now, please use my code in the link in the description. You get 50 Rand. I get 50 Rand. And then if enough of you have clicked on it, let me know how you do. I'll make an update video. This is actually so exciting. I'm very excited to see many young South Africans thrive financially. Okay. We can do this. God bless all of you. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah.